Charlotte, Alexa Bliss join Asuka in the ring. And then Ronda Rousey's music hits. Ronda Rousey has signed with WWE full-time. She said that this is going to be what she does from now on. She did an interview with Ramona Shelburne, who I know she has a good relationship with. And had I known Ramona Shelburne was at the Royal Rumble, I think everybody would have known that Ronda Rousey was there, because that's been her go-to for like interviews and stuff. I did know that a couple of her friends were ringside, but man, I thought this was the right thing to do, because the Rumble was for the people who had kind of achieved it. Now, you had a lot of people saying this took away from Asuka's moment. I think, if anything, Alex, it accentuated the moment, because you have a big question mark around WrestleMania, and there are going to be more eyes on Asuka right now than there ever would have been if Ronda Rousey hadn't came out here.
Yeah, no, this is a major deal. It's interesting. You say Ronda Rousey's music hit. Well, it's Bad Reputation by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. But yeah, I did not know that was her music, because I don't follow MMA the way that a lot of people do the crossover stuff. I like that. I think it's cool. Apparently, she came out wearing actually Roddy Piper's jacket, which is cool. Yeah. And I liked the thing in the middle of the ring where she offered a handshake to Asuka. Of the three, the two champs and Asuka in the middle, she decided to shake Asuka's hand, and Asuka's like, get the hell out of here with that. Which is going to be played on ESPN and over again. Who is this woman that Ronda Rousey offered a hand to who slapped it away? That becomes a thing that now we are getting this mainstream coverage. All of a sudden, that becomes something that's interesting. I was all ready for it to be, Asuka challenging Charlotte to get that one-on-one match at WrestleMania. But now we don't know what's going on, because we also got Ronda Rousey going up to Stephanie at the end of the thing, and Stephanie playing like, I had no idea, Michael Cole. I'm very upset about all of this because nobody told me this was going to be happening, is her tone of voice. Yeah. And then there's a very hesitant handshake, because of the last time that Rousey and Stephanie met on WWE TV, she nearly, quote unquote, broke her arm at WrestleMania 31. So there's all kinds of potential opponents for Ronda Rousey, and any of these women could meet up in any way at WrestleMania. All we know is that Ronda Rousey's going to be there because she pointed at the sign, and that means she's going to be there. She pointed at the sign a lot. They told her.
All they told her to do.
Rhonda, make sure you point at that sign. And she did a lot.
Whatever you do, you point at the fucking sign. Let them know where you're going. WrestleMania. Yeah. To address a couple of things, my God, just one of the turdiest takes I've ever seen is,
well, she didn't deserve it.
Well, she is a pay-per-view juggernaut who has spent the last several months training. And if you visited Fightful.com, you would know. Ya boys broke that story in August. She has worked with, she is the Olympian in judo. That is going to translate exceptionally well. She knows throws that I've never even thought of seeing in WWE, much less that have happened in WWE. You got the people saying, well, she's a loser. She lost her last two fights. She was overhyped. She still holds the record for consecutive successful title defenses for a woman in the UFC. And, there are a lot of people, she ducked Cyborg. That is a different conversation for a different day. Go look at the research I did on that. She signed to fight Cyborg in 2013. It didn't come about. So you can go ahead and throw those away. If you don't like Ronda Rousey, that's fine and dandy. You don't have to. But that doesn't apply. And why WWE would want Ronda Rousey, I think, is pretty clear. Anna, after all this, Rousey popping up, Alex mentioned it. She's wearing the Piper jacket. She had actually asked Piper for his permission to use the Rowdy nickname back in the day, which I think is pretty telling. What did you think of the Ronda Rousey debut here after the match as opposed to in the match?
They did it the right way. Having having Steph or Ronda Rousey come out at 30 would have completely distracted from the whole point of this match. And doing it this way, Alex is right. You're getting a whole bunch of new eyes on it, asking, who is this? Who's not shaking your hand? What's going on? Anyone who is saying that Ronda Rousey, you know, she lost. She's like, are you freaking kidding me? Do you want to try fight her? I would love to see you try fight her. All of you at once, line up, and I want to see that happen. Having her now in this division, I pray to God it brings some kind of new edge to it, and it gets the writers or against Vince or whoever's in charge of this division off their fucking ass and get into gear and actually do right by these women, because they can deliver. And having Ronda here, hopefully she will threaten them. Otherwise, I don't care. Just do right, please.